If you are investing for passive income, if you are a dividend investor or an income investor, and you are still building out your portfolio, then there is one date in particular that you absolutely have to know about, and that is called the ex-dividend date. It's very easy to understand, you guys. If you buy a dividend stock before the ex-dividend date, then you are entitled to collect that stock's next dividend payout. If you buy the stock on or after the stock's ex-dividend date, then you are not going to collect the company's next dividend payout. And so if you're like me and you are still in the process of building out your income producing portfolio, you're still buying stocks, then one simple way to maximize your income is to make sure that you buy the stock before its ex-dividend date. What you are looking at here is my ex-dividend calendar for March of 2021. Every single stock that you are looking at on this calendar is of interest. And so what I mean by that is it's either a stock that I personally own in one of my portfolios, and so of course it's an interest to me, or it's a stock that Jason has featured here on the channel. Now, the date that the stock is tied to in the calendar is that stock's particular ex-dividend date. It sounds kind of obvious, but one of the easiest and best ways to make sure that we are maximizing our income with dividend stocks is to make sure that we get paid every time the company makes a payout. So if a company pays 12 times a year, if it pays once a month, we want to collect 12 monthly payments. If the company is paying 4 times a year, we want to get 4 dividend payments. And you want to do that because the sooner that you can collect a dividend in cash from that company, the sooner you can reinvest that money, and that money starts to go to work for you in creating more dividends. So how do I actually use this calendar to help me build my portfolio and maximize my income? The answer to that is I'm still investing. I'm still in the accumulation phase. I'm building out my portfolio. And I imagine that a lot of you guys who are watching this are too. You're coming to this channel most likely to look for high quality, reasonably priced investment ideas that can help you build your long-term income portfolio. And so this calendar for me, it helps serve as a watch list for me. So I'm still buying stocks every single month, and every single month I ask myself the same question. I say, Greg, you have X dollars to invest this month. Where are you gonna put it? And so I use this calendar as a resource to help me identify the opportunities that appear to be trading at a great valuation and that also have stocks that are going ex-dividend. Out of all of these stocks that you see on this calendar, I have highlighted which 10 look like buys right now based on their valuations. And so all of them are going ex-dividend this month. Not all of them are trading at good valuations. And so don't go out and just start buying any of these stocks randomly. You want to make sure that you are buying these at good valuations. 5 of these stocks are stocks that I already own that are trading at good prices right now. And so I believe they are buys. And 5 of these stocks are stocks that I don't own yet, but that Jason has recently covered and that appear undervalued at current prices based on his analysis and his estimated fair value. First stock up is PepsiCo, ticker symbol PEP. If you buy this stock before March 4th, meaning March 3rd or sooner, then you can get paid on March 31st. I used 3 different valuation models to determine its estimated fair value price, so what I think one share of Pepsi should be worth, and I averaged the 3 different valuations together to come up with a final estimated fair value of $138.09. At current prices, that means that Pepsi looks about 6% undervalued. The stock currently yields 3.1%. It is paying a dividend of $1.02 per share per quarter. Just to give you a quick example here, in my long-term dividend growth investing portfolio, I own 188 shares of Pepsi, and so I would collect over $188 from this position on March 31st. Next stock up is BlackRock, ticker symbol BLK. BlackRock goes ex-dividend on March 4th, and its payout date is March 23rd. So any shares that you buy before March 4th, you can get in on BlackRock's new and improved dividend payout. So it is now paying $4.13 per share per quarter. That represents a 13.8% dividend increase from its last payout. I'm investing $2,000 a month into a real life, real money dividend growth portfolio. Started this portfolio in 2018. BlackRock is a stock that the portfolio has owned, and so I've owned that for a while and just added more shares of BlackRock at the end of January to this portfolio. I'm going to put links to the pre-buy analysis and post-buy analysis by Mike Nadell in the description below. If you want to potentially profit alongside me with this stock, then buy shares before March 4th and you will get paid that new payout on March 23rd. Next stock up is Gilead Sciences, ticker symbol GILD. Gilead Sciences goes ex-dividend on March 12th and it has a payout date of March 30th. Gilead Sciences is a stock that Jason has recently covered. The stock is currently trading around $60 per share. It has an estimated fair value price of $77.71 per share, which means that the stock is over 10% undervalued right now. This stock looks really attractive right now. It just increased its dividend by another 4.4%. The stock yields 4.4% right now, and it looks 10% undervalued. So this looks like a fantastic buy right now. If you're interested in this stock, buy it before March 12th, and you can get that new increased payout on March 30th. Next stock up is MERK, ticker symbol MERK. MERK goes ex-dividend on March 12th. If you buy shares before March 12th, you will get paid 65 cents per share on April 7th. Jason recently covered this stock as well, and he came to the conclusion that every share should be worth $98.97. Well, at current prices, the stock looks 26% undervalued. So this is a bargain right now. This is on my potential buy list. Next stock up is Digital Realty Trust, ticker DLR. Digital Realty Trust goes ex-dividend on March 12th. If you buy shares before then, you can get paid $1.12 for every share that you buy. Buy 100 shares and you can get paid $112 on March 31st. This stock also recently announced a dividend increase, so that next payout is 3.6% higher than the last payout. Jason recently covered this stock as well. He came to the conclusion that it was really worth $151.60. With the stock trading around $134 today, that means the stock is about 11% undervalued. All right, next stock up is Philip Morris International, ticker symbol PM. So I put an asterisk next to the ex-dividend date and a question mark next to the pay date because as I record this video, this is just a projection. It hasn't been formally announced yet, but if history is any guide, then the stock should be going ex-dividend on March 23rd. This is another stock that Jason has covered. I'll put a link to his video on Philip Morris International in the description below. At the time he did his analysis, he came to the conclusion that the stock was worth $96.47. With the stock trading at around $84 right now, that could indicate that the stock is cheap and it is trading at a 13% discount to fair value. 5.6% yield, double-digit undervaluation, so we've got a high yield that's on sale. So this may be a stock that you want to consider buying right now. Next stock up is Altria, ticker symbol MO. If you buy this stock before March 24th, you will get paid on April 30th. Jason also covered this stock recently. I'll put a link to that video in the description below. He came to the conclusion that its estimated fair value price was $50.16. Considering the stock is trading around $43.60 today, that means it's about 13% undervalued. This is another high yield stock that is on sale right now because the stock is paying a forward yield of 7.8%, which is just humongous. Next stock up is Air Products and Chemicals, ticker APD. Air Products and Chemicals goes ex-dividend on March 31st. This company recently announced a huge dividend increase, 11.9%. So its next payout is going to be $1.50 per share. Buy 100 shares of this stock before March 31st, and you will collect $150 on May 10th. Jason recently covered this stock. He came up with a fair value estimate of $316.33 per share. The stock has pulled back. It is trading at around $255, which means that it is potentially 20% undervalued, which is just awesome. I realize that a 2.1% dividend yield doesn't sound that exciting. However, when you consider how cheap this stock is and how fast it's growing its dividend, then this is absolutely a stock that could pay off over the long term. The important thing to remember here is that when it comes to investing for passive income or dividend growth investing like this, we are primarily buying a stock for the income opportunity. Any price appreciation that comes on top of that, if the stock price goes up after we buy it, that's a bonus. If it goes down, we don't sweat it. We're buying dividend stocks to collect income. Next stock up is ExDividend, ticker INGR. ExDividend has an asterisk next to its ex-dividend date because this is another one that this is a projection. Because the company has not announced its date of record, which is what the ex-dividend date is based off of, this is just a projection. But nevertheless, this stock looks undervalued at current prices. Jason recently covered this stock. I'll put a link to that video in the description below. He came to the conclusion at the time that the stock was worth $97.44, with stock trading at $90.20 per share. That indicates it's about 7% undervalued. Next stock up is Realty Income, ticker symbol O. Realty Income pays every single month. Every month it goes ex-dividend. Right now, of course, there's an asterisk next to it because this is just a projection of the ex-dividend date at the time that I'm recording this. When Jason featured Realty Income on this channel, he came to the conclusion that the stock was worth $71.80 per share. Right now, the stock is trading at around $60 per share, which means it's over 15% undervalued. When you couple a double-digit discount on a dividend growth stock with a 4.6% dividend yield that gets paid in monthly installments, this is a stock that should be, in my opinion, near the top of your buy list. All right, guys, that is all I've got for you today. If you stuck around to the end of this video, thank you. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, but you like what you saw today and you want more content like this, then please consider subscribing. If you want to get alert the next time that one of us here on the channel posts a new video, then please tap or click the notification bell. Just as a side note, you guys, we are very excited about the future of this channel. We have been increasing our frequency, as I'm sure you've noticed. Jason is posting 4 to 5 videos a week. I'm trying to do 1 a week. When we first started this channel, I thought that one of the things that I would be talking about and contributing was going to be my experience investing in rental properties for semi-passive income. Since then, though, some things have changed, and one of the things that has changed is a recognition that I'm not an expert in the real estate business. Just because I had a couple condos and was generating some rental income off of it, it doesn't make me even close to being an expert. And so I don't think that I would be doing you guys a service. Of course, I can share my experiences investing in that and what I think the pros and the cons are compared to investing in dividend growth stocks, but to really provide the value that I think you guys deserve and the value that this channel deserves in terms of content, to provide that kind of quality content, I have reached out to someone who would be a lot better fit to be talking about opportunities to generate passive income or semi-passive income in the real estate space, in the rental property space, than I can provide you. So stay tuned for that. I had a 2-hour Zoom call with this person Saturday morning, just talking about different topics and different ways that he could add value to this channel and basically just give us a different perspective than maybe what we are so used to hearing about. Because at the end of the day, this is a dividends and income channel, and that means that it's not just about dividend stocks. It's not just about selling options. It's really about any opportunity out there that has the potential to grow your wealth, to build your wealth, and to generate an income. And I think that having just somebody who is actually specialized in that business come on here and share his insights, what works, what doesn't work, and just his overall experience and just kind of get some investment opportunities and ideas from him, I think that is going to be pretty cool. And so stay tuned for that and a lot more. And in the meantime, be safe, and I will talk to you guys soon.